Okay, so boom. It's been a minute. What's good, family? Figure out, fuck it. I'm gonna just hold it. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I made my last video, but I wanted to take some time today just to give an update. You know, a lot has happened, a lot of change, but primarily focus on the positives. You know, moving up, new position at work, so that's always good. Just stepping into leadership and embracing a leadership role more seriously, and then just trying to take as much experience from that and convert it elsewhere. You know, whatever that may be for me, I know that those leadership skills will come in handy. New whip. So thank God for everything first and foremost. Thank God for the good. Thank God for the bad, for the adversity, for everything. Because without God, none of it will be possible. And I know that everything in life happens for you, not to you. So it's happening for me, not to me. But outside of that, the message that I really wanted to convey that's really on my heart and mind is just talking to a couple different people and seeing in life as to how people are waiting for certain conditions, for conditions to be perfect, or, you know, like, I can't do this because I'm not good enough here yet. You know, like, I can't move forward until I have this down pat, which the intention and the heart behind it makes sense. The logic behind it makes sense. Like, I don't want to move forward because I'm not 100% ready here, or I don't want to do this until things line up here. The logic behind it makes sense. But the thing that I want to emphasize is we don't know how much time we have left. You know, we don't have as much time as people say, like, oh, you have time, don't worry, you got time. No, we don't have time for real. Like, we could be gone tomorrow. And so I just wanted to say, like, conditions will never be perfect. And that's something that we have to be okay with. Like, we have to take that and say, okay, things will never be perfect. And if I wait for a perfect time, that time might not come. So I have to take action now, regardless of, am I skilled enough? Do I know enough? Do I feel ready enough? Like, those things will come in time. You just have to worry about starting. We just have to worry about taking action now. And through that action, we make mistakes. But through those mistakes, we learn and we get better, right? Through taking that action, God is going to be like, okay, you're moving up. You're taking that action. I'm going to give you a little bit more. And then those things that you didn't have in place, they somehow just line up for you. Now you have that skill set. Now you have that knowledge. Now that one thing you were missing on, you got it because you took action, not because you waited, right? And most people I'm like the type of person where I like to read as much as possible and understand as much as possible before I move forward. But even that can penalize us because we get something called paralysis analysis, and we just think about it too much. Like, oh nah, something's still missing. Like, no, you just got to take action. The only thing that's missing is action, and every action you take causes a reaction, positive or negative. But at the end of the day, you grow because you learn from each action you take. You take action, you analyze what came out, what was the output of the action you took, and then you move forward. And then you could tell yourself, like, okay, I'm not doing this again because this is the outcome and I didn't like that outcome. Or I can keep doing this because the outcome was positive. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's applying for a new role at your job, like a new role opens up and people tell themselves, like, oh, I'm not ready, I'm not really a leader type, I'm still missing this and this. The worst that could happen is you don't get the position, but you get the experience from the questions that you're asked, or you get put into the position and you learn as you go. You know, not everybody has it all perfect. How are you supposed to get experience if you're never put into the role to get experience? You're going to be waiting your whole life. So you might as well just take that leap of faith. Take that single piece of action. You start now, you start small, but small things add up. Little efforts each and every single day compound, right? You don't go to the gym today and you're skinny or you're strong or whatever the case may be tomorrow. That's not how that works. You got to go to the gym day in and day out and day in and day out and do those monotonous tasks every single day And then eventually, you see the results. You see the labor, the fruit of your labor come into fruition. Like, you see that. Other people see it too. It's the same thing with your job. It's the same thing with relationships, whether intimate or personal or business, whatever. It's the same thing. You have to take action. You can't allow conditions to not be perfect to stop you from taking action. Because if that's the case, some of us are going to be waiting for a very long time. And we don't have as much time as we think we do. It could all be over tomorrow. Or you could be waiting your whole life, and then once you lost that energy, the mobility, you lost, like, you're not as healthy anymore, and you can't do as much as you used to be able to do. Now you're left with a bunch of regret. And regret weighs more than the cost that it took to be disciplined and take action in the first place. Right? So just think about that. Like, I come across a lot of people, and I'm sure you do as well, where they say, oh, I'm not doing this yet because this isn't here yet. Nah, like, I'm sure you could still, there's still workarounds. You can still find a way to take a small piece of action and it just work based off that. The pyramids in Egypt weren't built in a day. It's one brick at a time, brick by brick by brick. Then eventually you look up and you have a brick wall. Right? So 1% better every single day, but do not wait for conditions to be perfect, because conditions never will be perfect. All right, family. I love y'all. God bless y'all. And we'll be trying to tap in more frequently, man. It's funny how when life hits you with a lot of adversity, that's when you come back to the foundation. That's when you come back and you really analyze, like, oh, I've been slacking in this area, or I've been slacking in this area. Right? So we'll be back, but a lot of positivity. I wish y'all the best. I hope y'all keep building, keep moving forward. Take that adversity with a grain of salt, because everything in life happens for you, not to you.